The Toronto Maple Leafs face a critical and complex trade deadline, with very little margin for error. Their limited cap space and dwindling assets mean they cannot afford to repeat last year's major mistake. That mistake was the desperation trade for defenseman Brandon Carlo. Under pressure to improve for a playoff run, the Leafs overpaid dramatically, sending away a promising prospect in Fraser Minten, a first-round pick, and another draft selection. Carlo has been a solid player, but not the transformative top-pairing force that justified that steep price. The ghost of that overpayment now haunts their decision-making. This season, the same dangerous pattern is emerging. Rumors link the Leafs to another defenseman, impending free agent Rasmus Andersson. While he would address a need, the fear is that a bidding war could force Toronto into another catastrophic overpay, sacrificing vital future assets for a short-term rental. They simply do not have the prospect capital to make that kind of mistake again. This brings us to the organization's most valuable chip, prospect Easton Cowan. He is the one asset that could headline a blockbuster deal, but trading him would be a monumental error. Cowan represents the future of the franchise, a potential core piece who could help the Leafs transition without a painful rebuild. Dealing him for a rental player would be the definition of short-term gain for long-term misery. The mandate for general manager Brad Treliving is clear: be aggressive, but be smart. The desperation that led to the Carlo trade cannot be this year's guiding principle. They must improve the roster without mortgaging the last of their future, and that means Easton Cowan must be completely off the table. Navigating this deadline requires discipline. One more major overpayment could cripple this team for years to come.